Doting dads deserve their darlings for their daily dad duties. Don't you dare disagree, dang it. Okay, playful title for a very serious topic. Children need their dads in their lives just as much as they need their moms, and this is not the 1970s. Dads can and often do have much more than just alternating weekends of Friday to Sunday. For some reason though, the misconception continues to persist that fathers are just relegated to alternating Friday to Sunday visits with their children. This is an outdated belief that not only undermines the important role fathers have in parenting, but it also overlooks the progress made in family law to ensure equal rights for both parents and equal rights to both parents. Think about it from the kids' point of view. They didn't choose you guys, and it's not their fault that you're not all together as a family. And if you're decent parents, they love both of you, and they deserve lots of time with both of you. So in this video, I'll debunk this myth about the weekend-only dad. I'll update you on the evolving status of custody arrangements and provide hope and guidance for dads who wish to play an active and meaningful role in their children's lives. Moms, keep watching. I'm going to speak directly to you with some guidance and advice about this in just a bit. So just hang there with me, okay? All right, let's talk about the evolution of fathers' rights. Decades ago, the law favored mothers, resulting in fathers feeling marginalized and restricted to limited visitation rights because that's all they had. Maybe you grew up in a home where you only got to see your dad on alternating weekends. That's how it was back then. However, times have changed and family law has evolved to recognize and embrace the importance of fathers in children's lives. Today, the courts are increasingly inclined to grant shared custody arrangements that allow both parents to actively participate in their children's upbringing. And you know who the biggest beneficiary is in all this? Your kids. What would that shared custody arrangement look like? Well, it might be equal parenting time, or it might be extended alternating weekends from, say, Thursday through Tuesday, with a Thursday overnight on the weekend dad doesn't have the kids. That's actually just one night short of equal parenting time. It could also be a more traditional rotation during the school year, with most holidays and summers tilted in dad's favor, so that the total number of days in a year are much closer to being equal. My point here is that there are endless possibilities for how dads can get more time with their kids. Okay, now let's talk about common misconceptions regarding parenting time. Despite the progress that's been made, the harmful misconception that fathers should only get alternating weekends with their children still persists to some extent. Who is it most harmful to? Your kids. This belief stemmed from the outdated stereotypes and lacks awareness of the diverse custody arrangements that the courts will now consider and approve. By the way, consider this, in the 2020-somethings that we're in, if you go to court over a child custody issue, there is a really good chance that the judge hearing your case will have grown up in a single-parent household and knows firsthand what it's like to long for more time with both parents. That is way different than the era in which those judges' parents got divorced, and the judge, in their case, ordered a parenting and custody arrangement that left those future judges hurting for their dads. And those hurts are not easily forgotten over the years, so many of those judges probably vowed not to put other kids through what they experienced. And that, my friends, is a huge catalyst behind the attitude shift in fathers' rights and the shift toward more equalized parenting time. So back to the myth of the limited alternating weekend dad. It's crucial to dispel this myth and encourage the dads you know to seek custody and parenting schedules that reflect their commitment to their children's well-being. But things are not completely there yet. Even though fathers have more rights than ever, there's still room to grow. Now, fortunately, in recent years, legal systems across the country, including here in Georgia, have recognized the significance of fathers' involvement in their children's lives. So courts really do now emphasize shared parenting responsibilities, which aim to provide children with the emotional and financial support of both parents. Fathers have a right to actively pursue substantial parenting time and be involved in key decisions affecting their children. These key decisions can include healthcare, education, extracurriculars, and more. The important thing for fathers going through divorce and custody battles to understand is that the legal landscape has shifted in your favor. There are various strategies and approaches that can be employed to secure more time with your children. Seeking mediation, maintaining a strong relationship with mom, and demonstrating your unwavering commitment to your children's well-being can all positively influence the custody decisions of the court. Okay, I want to talk to moms now. Mom, this does not mean that you are losing. You need to realize and appreciate the fact that your child or children have a dad who wants to be a part of their lives. That's a win for you because it's a win for your children. I don't know why your relationship ended. It could be any number of unsavory reasons, but now that part of your life is over and done with, and you two still have to maintain a co-parenting relationship and work together to give your kids as happy a childhood as you can make it. Make it as seamless to them as possible that they aren't growing up with everyone all together in the same home. Don't weaponize your children, please. And put dad to work. Make dad take responsibility for raising the children, for going to appointments, for making the kids a priority, and giving you a break. Don't get so caught up in the battle for control of the children that you make yourself miserable in the process and just continue fighting whatever grievances, whatever perceived hurts and harms that you're still carrying in your head. Don't do that. Don't risk your kids growing up wishing that they had spent more time with their dad. If you do that, you will leave your kids with a gaping hole in their psyche and in their heart, and you will mess up their chances for a happy, healthy relationship someday when they're adults. Unless dad is a completely irresponsible dad to the children, let him spend more time with them, please. Use your free time to go enjoy yourself. Don't stop living just because you're a single mom. Don't make your kids your entire identity. I see this so much in my practice. I know for a fact that you can name women who've done that. You might even see one of them staring back at you in the mirror. If you're doing that, stop it. You're defeating yourself and you're running the risk of creating a deep emotional wound in your children. You want them to look back on their childhood and wishing their mom had let them spend more time with their dad? I've had many clients who are still carrying those wounds and those hurts in their 30s and 40s and 50s. Psychiatrists and psychologists and therapists are dealing with those people. All right, back to the dads now. Here's some practical advice for you to increase the likelihood of securing more than just alternating weekends. First, document and keep records of your active involvement in your kids' lives, including school events, extracurricular activities, and medical appointments. Next, develop a co-parenting plan. Work collaboratively with mom to create a detailed and realistic co-parenting plan that addresses your kids' needs and allows both you and mom to play an active role. Third, maintain an open communication with mom. Demonstrate your willingness to communicate openly and respectfully with mom. Of course, appreciate parents who can effectively co-parent and make decisions that are in the best interest of the children. So in wrapping up, let me just reiterate that the misconception that fathers are limited to alternating weekends with their children from Friday to Sunday, that's pretty much a relic of the past. Fathers now have more rights than ever, and the legal system encourages active parenting by both parties. If you're going through a custody case in a divorce or a legitimation or a paternity case, get a lawyer who is a strong advocate for the rights of the children. This isn't really about you or their mom. It's about your children's rights to have lots of quality parenting time with both parents. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click subscribe, like, follow, and turn on the alerts so that you'll get notified when we post our latest videos. Please share these videos and leave us some comments, ask us questions, tell us what other topics you'd like for me to talk about. Join our Facebook group at Georgia Divorce and Custody for even more information. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.